Okay guys, today is a very exciting video. We are going to the living room and the library. This is just be ready, be prepared to see something very unusual. Well, we have sliding doors here's the kitchen, here's the living room. And we have sliding doors because we don't have space. Voila. Oh, it's a bit. So first of all, here's a window where my mom used to have some kind of real flowers like violets, but I guess because she works too much at the seaside, there is no one to water them. But I was not here, so now she has some stuff that she decorates herself, like these bottles. I think it's her design. Okay, it's kind of darky, can't see well, but looks pretty good. I don't know really exactly what she puts here. I haven't asked her. And you can see there's definitely this the shell one, the seashell. She made it herself. And here also some kind of composition. I don't know. So basically, here are some souvenirs that she is selling, even with the price. And I don't know, this is the cactus that's been alive in my room for like more than, I would say, 20 years. It's still alive. Still not very tall, but good. So different stuff. And I don't know, she likes flowers, I guess. That's why these are kind of artificial flowers, because when she's not here, she can't take care of normal flowers. We have a radiator that keeps the heat to the house, some curtains and stuff. So this is the living room. Ba-da-da-dum. So these are the boxes that belong to my dad. My mom decided to decorate them a bit with a tool just to kind of smooth the whole thing out. This is a pillow for the cats. They like to sleep here. Now it's only one cat. Here is also a box with old sweater for a cat. He also likes to sleep here. Over here we have a TV and air conditioning. So there's a funny story about this one, because many years ago, when I actually wanted to buy and install this one, my dad was completely against of it. He was like, oh no, we don't have the sufficient power whatever in the house, so if we are going to plug it in, we will always have like power breaks and power cuts, so we cannot afford to put it. And I was like, I don't care. My mom and I, we bought it, we installed. Now who uses it the most often? My dad. This is really a saver when you live in the Krasnodar, because it's so hot. It's like yesterday and 2 days ago it was already plus 35 degrees Celsius, and it's just the beginning of June. And July, August would be hell. We even let the dogs come in and stay because it's so hot. Basically, when you just get in, on the other side of the wall you have a long case of like bookshelves, or actually they were not made originally for the books. It's more like to put your maybe some china getting exposed, so everyone could see like some kind of maybe books. Okay, so we call it stenka, a wall, stenka. And it was super popular in the 70s, 80s, 90s. If you had it, you were like, wow, I'm a rich guy. So in my family, it was always the books versus people. And you can see how many books are there. And these in the boxes are also books here. My dad likes to buy them and he tries to sell them. And it's kind of an ongoing war in our family, basically to keep them here. And they're also here, or just throw them away or whatever. But of course we cannot throw them away. And if we look, there are some books, okay, some old boxes. So this is quite an old one. So here are some of these books are very expensive, by the way, so I'm not going to tell which one, but basically maybe every second one. So this is Chinese national paintings. This is the album of paintings of Bosch. This is what is this? Japanese art, Chinese art, so stuff like that. So here are some series of books, as you can see, like this is one series, this is something else, this is one collection, and altogether they are expensive and quite rare. So a lot of the times when you want to do something, to open something, you have to move some of the books, and only after you can open it. So this is the china cabinet. Okay, so this coffee set, I don't think that we have ever used it. In my memory, it was always there and I was never allowed to touch it because, oh my God, it's so precious, or you're going to break it. But I never drink coffee and we don't drink coffee, so why do we have it? So this set is also very good, but this one at least we've been using. Maybe on New Year's Eve or maybe on someone's birthday if we celebrate at home. So yeah, we will use these. There are plates, little bowls, everything. Yeah, this is what we actually use. And that's it with that part. This is the one kind of cupboard that my mom got by herself. Like the rest is basically that's book. So here is also a collection of some spoons that I brought from places where I've been to. So this one, oh, I can't even see. Maybe it's Aquella, maybe like from Italy when I was on the school exchange. This one is Berlin. I went for the exhibition for Logistica. So this is Paris. Oh my God, what is this? Dubai. I didn't even know I had this one. My God, there are quite a lot. This one, probably Bahrain, I'm not sure. And yeah, Bahrain is this one. But this one is also maybe Bahrain, not sure. This one is Kingdom of Bahrain, another one. This is New York. Some of the spoons, they actually were given to me. This is Denmark. Okay. What's there? Oh, something fell off. This is again Dubai. I don't know where did I get this one because I don't remember buying this one. And yes, I've been to Dubai like once. Oh, something is there. Something fell. Another Paris. This is just a Russian wooden spoon. So I'll just keep them there. So this is different. I don't know. Why do we even keep all of this knickknacks? Roma. This was, I think, a gift from a friend of mine. And this stuff's supposed to kind of bring money. And they are not real money. They are kind of fun money, whatever you call it. So that's it. Here is a sofa. So actually the sofa is quite beautiful. I like it. The only difference, like I really don't like the color of the cover. It's dark and ugly, and it can fold like a book, and it will basically be half of this room, will be half less of this room. It's good. This is just a mattress that my mom got somewhere, and we just keep it because there is no place to keep it. And also it works as an extra support for the arm. So while I was not here, they installed this little night lamp. So here we can see more books, another blanket for the cats. This is, oh my God, this is the chair, the rocking chair that my mom, okay, I'll turn on the light, was always dreaming about. And we never had space for it, but she always wanted it. So she got it and she never uses it. It's just another blanket. There's just a pillow on top. It's a bit undone. And she has never used it because she's always working. Over here we have the wardrobe. Again, as you can see, it is the same matching set with this stuff. And there, yeah, more books. So there is a painting, there is a desk, and I don't know. We have the scales here because my dad, when he sells his books, he needs to take a book, he needs to check the weight, and you can see there are some bags from for the post office, so he packs them here. Down there is the cellar. It will be whole another video for the cellar. And this is what my life has been for many, many years. It's always been a struggle, people versus books. And I was always ashamed to bring people home because who would, I don't know, what would people think? They'll think that we're crazy, we're insane people, but we are not that bad, trust me. I know that sometimes I could be eccentrical or whatever, but you need to understand. And when people ask me, Ina, do you like reading books? What was the last book you've ever read? And I was like, I hate books. I hate books. I hate books. The thing is, why do I hate books? Because there is a choice. You have books or you have a sleeping area. Books or living area. So in my life there was never living area or sleeping area. There was always books, 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 books. Behind this door is my room. There is another, okay, we'll talk about this later. Let's look a little bit over here. More books, almost to the ceiling. And by the way, the height here is not, the ceiling is not very high. Okay, maybe 20 centimeters more, 30, and I can reach the ceiling. But you're probably curious what is over there, the dark room. And I can tell you, you would be shocked. So be prepared, put your kids away if you, or put any sensitive people who hate books away, because your mind is going to explode. It's over there because otherwise it's super dark. Da 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 da. Here are more books, and by the way, this space is enough, just enough for me to go. It's basically from shoulder to shoulder, or it is basically 2 iPhones or 2 regular smartphones wide. So you get in. You get kind of a mini station with a scanner. My dad, he does not use smartphones because of his eyesight, so he uses scanner for everything. So here are some book packaging. This is some stuff. Books, 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 books. This is here because he was checking his eyesight. This is not the end. Da 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 da. The books. This is the old sofa. This is filled again with books. Or even here, chair with books. Here, books. Here's his computer, and he has maybe, I don't want to lie, maybe at least 10 hard drives. So maybe it's like 10 terabytes, maybe even more. I don't know how much memory he has. Even there, books. Just a tiny space for his feet. These are his glasses. Because he refuses to wear glasses. So his computer, this is the chair, you can see some fur, so he uses the blanket just to cover it, so it will kind of, cats will not scratch. This tiny little corner is given for a cat to sleep, and he actually goes here often. Heater, desk, old printer. Here is a window. Hello, cats. Привет, Финик. Hello, привет. So this little window was made on purpose so the cats would be able to get in any time of the year. so the small one. So here, old computer stuff, routers, and they can see, yeah, dusty, because who is going to come here and clean? No one. So books, speakers, books. These ones, they're encyclopedias of gaming, of games, computer games. And you can see IBM PC, so it was like from 19 something. Pedias, they're from 1995, 96, and they're basically rare books nowadays. So here is a lot of books. I can't even... It's impossible to count how many books are there, but trust me, this is not the end. This is not the end. Turn there. And as you can see, everything from the floor to, up to the ceiling is filled with books. Oh, let's get over there. Books. Maybe I'll go from this side first. So here we have kind of some books and some stuff like duct tape for packing. Oh, I don't know, some this is the stamp from my mom when she used to be like individual like a business owner, a small business owner. So there here are mostly books and some kind of old computer parts. Here again, books. What kind of books are here? So when I left Russia, here we had some, oh yeah, they still have Slavic folk or mythology, legends. Now it's fantastic science fiction like Strugatsky. So this is again Russian folk. I don't understand how they mix up. Now here is some Asian stuff. Here is I guess one. It's like literature, classic literature. Conan Doyle, Dickens, O. Henry, Jane Austen, Dante Alighieri, Taffy. So this is all in Russian. We also have a lot of books in foreign languages and many foreign languages. So here, tons of books. These ones, do you remember what are these boxes for? If you're too young, you don't know. Too young, if you're like something from the year 2000s, you probably have never seen those. Okay, maybe 2005, you've never seen those. Or maybe you've seen, but you haven't used those. So those were for something that I'm going to show you. Old cables. Oh, I don't want to even to look at that. Okay, we have to open this drawer. Okay, no, not this drawer. Also old tools that, oh my god. You see, my leg can barely fit here. Oh, I can't. To close it, I have to use my legs. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this drawer. Oh, yes. Look, what are those? What are those? Mouse driver, floppy disks. What's this? Cool Sport. 1 out of 3. Play game. I think it's supposed to be sport, but it's called sport. I forgot where did they take it from. Oopsie. Okay, let's put it here and we'll check. I'll take maybe from here, the orange one. Jericom X Stuff Disco Lab U Mask. So probably this is not a game. Let's take this one. Cyberpunks Igra. Play game. So, oh, Amiga phones version 3.0. So it's here. Storage version 3.0. So there's the whole drawer dedicated for it. And I think if we go back, where I saw somewhere more. Somewhere. Oh my god, I don't know. There's so many things here. I saw many more of those. Nah. Here also books. To get past. Okay, the basics of Chinese language. This is the audio course on the cassettes, audio cassettes. Here are some older books. I'm not sure. I can't even reach there because here are some boxes. Here are some boxes. Again, Isaac Asimov. And some other guys like fantastic science fiction authors in the same category. It's just, again, here's, I don't know, I it's not enough space even for me to walk straight. I have to kind of walk on the side like this. Wow. So here we have Amiga 1200 or Commodore Amiga. That's quite a rare thing. Again, the continuation of that, I think it's the same, the same sequel of books. Looks like by the cover, they look from the same, how we call it. Whatever, tell me please. I'm so exhausted and tired of these books. Till the end. Here, books. Here, books. Here's some desk and stuff, and again this is not enough space, so basically over here the phone ends, and it's again 1.5 phones. So we move, and what do we have here? I remember here was something interesting. Oh, look what is here. This is a postcard from the USSR times. It's called 1988. This is basically a short version of a mail. So here we have envelopes, avia, par avion, 50 kopek, 50, yeah, again, 1988. A lot of those. Why? Because my parents, they used to send a lot of stuff, and they like to buy a lot of stuff in advance because later it's kind of going to, I don't know, disappear. Actually here we used to have like everything was in CD and DVD discs, and you can see some covers are still there. So here are more books, even labeled the shelves. Again, you can see it's like one collection, another collection. These are around the world. It's something about like traveling. So I assume this one is expensive. I assume this one is also, it's the world of adventures. Okay, there is a lot of fairy tales for kids. I don't know, I'm not a kid anymore. We go here. More books. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised because there's a lot of rearranging of books have been done. As I remember, like on these top shelves, there were always dictionaries. And when we tried to count how many books we had, like basically I never had to go to the library. I need a dictionary. I'll just get it at home, like Russian, Korean, English, Korean, Russian, Swedish, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, Swahili, I don't know, Polish, Jewish, Hebrew, any language, we had a dictionary. I'm pretty sure we still have them. Maybe they're just somewhere, I don't know, because there was a lot of rearrangements have been done here. But as you can see, how many books are here. Here are some old computer parts. This like the cover from the tower, some stuff. This is what okay, this is Karamzin, the kind of the notes to the history of Russian government. Again, different collection, different, I don't know, it seems like my dad switched from science fiction to fairy tales and children books. Extra hard drives. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and these are only visible. He has a lot of hidden ones too. So basically, do you understand, guys, why I never ever wanted to invite anyone to my home? Because it's a really strange home. Okay, and these books, they cost a fuck ton of money, but no one is ever going to buy all of them at once. So we are kind of rich but poor and at the same time, and it's been always like that. So a little bit of the insight that will give you about my family is when it was like I think it was the year 1994, we had a choice to build a house or to buy a computer. It was 93 or 94. We bought a computer. Do I regret about it? No. But do I want to have a bigger house? Yes. And all of these books, they're great, right? But can I sell them and become rich and buy a house? It will take me years to get rid of them. So it is difficult. So what can I tell you about Russia? I can tell you that probably in the westernized countries, especially the US and maybe Canada, I'm not sure about Canada, you will get a diagnosis of like, okay, you have ADHD or ADD or Asperger's or whatever, compulsive, blah, blah, blah. But in Russia, we don't have those, because if you have that kind of diagnosis in the West, you basically can get like I assume, support from the government. Like they'll say, oh yeah, this is a severe case, we're going to give you social security money. I don't know how much it would be, but I know that there are some people who milk that system, even in Sweden. I know it, yeah. But in Russia, no. The maximum what you can get is as a child you'll be diagnosed with ADHD or ADD, and when you're 18, basically none of the doctors legally are allowed to give you that diagnosis, so it disappears when you get an adult. And compulsive obsession of I don't know, collecting things is just called as hobby. That's why Russian people are considered to be tough, and I would say yes, we are, because whenever a lot of snowflakes in the West now complaining, I live with this. I've been living with this for my whole life, and yeah, I haven't died, and it did not stop me from going abroad, from living and working in different countries, and proving to myself and to everyone. I don't think I really had to prove anything, but to myself, I really wanted to prove that I'm kind of worth of something. So yeah, it hasn't affected me much, but you can see why for many years, like, I didn't want to invite my friends home, or like imagine to bring a boyfriend home. I was like, oh no, 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 no way. And I'm so lucky with my Привет, Кисулик, that he doesn't care about such things, because I don't know, we are similar souls, and finally I found a person who I trust and I can share a lot of things with. Thank you for that. Really love you. Okay, you might ask, okay, why does your dad buy so many books? And there is a story. I asked him to be in one of the videos and really answer some of the questions, like to have an interview. And he says, okay, I'm a very private person and I want to be in the video or anything. And I even tried to bribe him to pay him, and he was like, no, 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 no. But okay, I'll tell you just a little bit of a story that he told me. So when he was very young, obviously Russia struggled a lot with money, and it was like post 10 years after the war, the Second World War, and everyone was poor. There was like no money, and it was one of his birthday, and he asked his parents for a book, and he got some kind of a toy, not a book. And books were also expensive. It's not like toys were also expensive, but books were more expensive than toys. So he got just a toy, and he got so upset, and since that he started like getting interested in books, and he since he was young, he was like buying books, collecting books, and he was working actually with making the, how you call it, I'm not really sure. In Russian we call it переплетчик. It's the person who makes the book covers. Like you have a book, it's already printed, and you have the cover, and you have to put them together. So he has been working doing that for a long time. After he worked at the biggest bookcase in the city, bookstore, not bookcase. My mind is crazy. And after he was going to Moscow to buy some books here and sell them, buy them there, bring them to Krasnodar, sell them here. So yeah, there are books all the time. So it's kind of maybe started with a hobby and kind of job, because he was kind of selling them, but it turned out into a massive hobby. A little bit too dark in the house, so I decided to go out, and again, there is not much space to walk around. I'll have to show you the tour of the yard. And yeah, this is why I have this feeling that I hate books. It's kind of, I like them, but this is why I have a strong resemblance of not wanting to have any books or to read them. And this is an irony. This is the story of my abusive relationships with books. It's like I like them, but I hate them at the same time, because I never had like we never had a chance to have a normal living room, to have like bedrooms and stuff. You see, like we have some space in the house, but we were never able to use it for actually living. And I'm so lucky that my parents at least gave me a room to live, and they've been sleeping in the living room for the whole time. So this is like love and hate. So I hate books, but look, what is this? This is my book that I wrote myself, and it's called Mushrooms, Poems, and Facts. And for some of you who don't know, I can show it to you. This is the soft cover, this is the hard cover, but they're exactly the same inside. And here we have some poems. We have a poem about a mushroom in English, and we have some facts about this particular mushroom. In this case, it's Trumorel or Marcella. So it should be like here we have chanterelle and basically how it could be used as deworming mushroom, lion's mane, parasol mushroom, velvet roll rim. So there is a list like of 35 different mushrooms. Hee. So the hardcover is the same, exactly the same. Actually, the difference is that I lowered the font a little bit, so it's kind of a little bit better to see. So this is the latest edition. This one was one of the first editions, so the font was a little bit larger. But now when you buy on Amazon, you'll get like any cover, soft or hard, you will still have like a little bit better one. I also have some other books. First one is coloring book with rhymes, and these rhymes except for the Silent Night, because Silent Night is not copyrighted, so it is what it is. But there are some like Christmas lights, Dear Santa. These are me, like I wrote those. Yeah, maybe they're not super cool, but they are great for ESL learners or just for kids who just want to have some Christmas activities. So you can also check it. I also have a maths book, skills workbooks for Cambridge Standards for grade 2. The thing is, the plan was to make more of these, but for some reason they are not very popular. I don't understand why. So basically here we have all of the standards. So standard skills, like, okay, this is what you're supposed to know. For example, numbers to 1,000. I know the value of each digit in a 3-digit number. So if you know, you're supposed to kind of tick it. At the end, after all of the skills, there are some questions that kids need to solve to prove that they know all of this. And if it's everything is done, a teacher or a parent should put like a sticker, any sticker they like, so it's like, okay, this page is done. And this is like a really great book when you want to see the progress of your child, and also when, if you're a teacher, when you want to when you have to attend those stupid parent-teacher meetings, the validation of your kid's performance and the grades. So you're not happy with the grades, but look, he doesn't know, they don't know this, they don't know that, they haven't finished that. So this is a little helper tracker for you. So it's like really good. Maybe I should make more, but I haven't sold even one of these, and I sell them like in digital version on some other platforms and on Amazon and printed version. I have not sold even one copy of this. I don't understand why. And coloring, this is just kind of for fun. So coloring and word searches, and here is some like Christmas characters, Christmas crafts that you can do like during the Christmas season, Christmas activities, basically snowless Christmas, so some places where people celebrate Christmas but where there's no snow, countries that celebrate Christmas. So gifts for women, hey, gifts for men, quite useful. Guys, tell me, would you able to live in a house like that, or what would have you done if you have lived in a house like that? Like, you know, even to do like a simple renovation of the house, it's so difficult. Why? Because what are you going to do with all of these books? First of all, there is no space to even store them. Second of all, just to change the wallpapers or paint the walls, you're supposed to move everything. Where are you going to move? There is no space for that. And trust me, this is not the end. House. We have a nice bench here. Here we have more books. Here are also books. Books. it's not the end. We also have here some space. It's like a little storage room. So here, ha 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 ha, I was not kidding, books. Come on, light. Here we have more books. And here and here and here and there. Okay, not all of these boxes are with books, but many of them. Actually, I think those with numbers, they are with books. So, yep, this is the life. So, some of you may ask, okay, why wouldn't you just sell the books? Yeah, we are trying. Okay, not all of the books. Some of the really good one, the collections, he wants to keep them because he's into them, so it's logical, right? He enjoys them. But what about the rest of the books? He's trying to sell them, but the market is not really great, and just like not everyone wants to buy a book online, and also if they do want to buy, it's not like I don't know. For example, before we used to sell some of the books abroad, like maybe to Russians who live in Canada, US or Europe, and they can't get these particular books. But now, because of the post services, because of the sanctions, we can't even sell printed products from Russia. So yeah, the foreign market is done. So I don't know what to do with that. So what are your thoughts? Would you be able to live in a house like that? If not, why? Okay, if not, I can understand if you say no. Can I change something? I don't think so. I don't think I can change anything. Do I want to change? Yes, yes, yes. I've been saying it for many, many years. At least if we were able to get all of the books out of the living area, like living room, to that library, I would already be happy. But do I believe it will happen? I don't think so, because my dad already had like called brain tumor, I think. So basically we can't make him stressed and nervous. So yeah, we have to live with what we have. So I hope this video was interesting. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about it, and maybe you want to tell me about your crazy houses or whatever is maybe you have normal houses, so tell me more. I would be glad to hear. And don't forget to check my books on Amazon. Please support, check my Boosty account too, because this is really what will help me to make more videos and work less. And honestly, I love my job, but it's so difficult because I have to study so much now. There is so much information, and sometimes I'm panicking and like, oh my god. And tell me, do you think I have any traits of ADHD or Asperger's or anything? I'm also curious about that.